From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Tuesday, November 26th. Our first story this morning is a national one. It is here. Thanksgiving travel period is going, and the TSA expects a record number of people to fly from today through Monday. They predict Sunday will be the busiest day for air travel of the year in terms of passenger count. The FAA seems more focused on today, however, expecting to have the most airplanes in the sky today, making staffing a potential struggle. AAA predicts 71.7 million people will drive 50 or more miles for Thanksgiving, saying lower gas prices are a factor. Second story, bringing things more closer to home. A crash shut down part of Highway 2 near Palmyra for nearly an hour last night. Otoe County Sheriff's Office tells us the call came in just after 8 p.m. Details are limited, but our reporter on the scene said 2 people were taken to the hospital. It's unclear exactly how many were injured or how many vehicles were involved, but stay with us for more updates. Your third story, a Lincoln man was sentenced yesterday after drugs he distributed sent a person to the hospital. 57-year-old Robert Harris was sentenced to 240 months in federal prison in February. Harris and the victim snorted fentanyl powder as Harris's apartment, and the victim later passed out. A search warrant for the apartment found the powder, and Harris admitted he had provided it to the victim, believing it was heroin. After his release, he'll be supervised for 5 years. Your fourth story, a new state program is focused on the mental health of local tornado victims. The Nebraska Recovery Project was created by the state health department, and the storms earlier this year had a devastating impact on many areas. And the goal is to help tornado victims with the emotional side of their situation. You can find out more information on the services the project offers on our website, 1011now.com. And wrapping things up with your final story, for the first time ever, the Lincoln Children's Zoo kicked off its annual Zoo Lights a little early with a special sensory night. Organized in collaboration with the Autism Family Network and Veterans Affairs, this private event featured lower music volumes, minimal lines, alternative routes to avoid flashing lights, headphones, and quiet rooms with fidget items. The zoo says the event was a test run to see if they'll continue Sensory Night next year, but the lights will officially open to the public this Friday and will be open in the evenings through December 30th. That is your Morning Pulse for this morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.